Hi Taurus, welcome to your channel, the angel messages for February 2020. As always, my darlings, I'm going to place cards up here as I'm channeling for each card. And so what you're invited to do is see what is jumping out at you from the images, the pictures, what you take away from that. Allow yourself to connect and make this your individual reading as I channel the general messages. Okay, my darlings? So Taurus, without further ado, I'm going to jump in. I might sound a little different from my regular videos as I am channeling, so I'm going to let the angels do the talking. Taurus, we come before you at this time to tell you that things are going to be changing. Things are changing for many people at this time. Not just you, but the collective, the whole. But for you, Taurus, this is going to feel uncomfortable simply because you are finding that you are out of your element and that you are approaching a transition that requires that you allow others to enter into your life. This is scary for some of you, Taurus, as you are feeling you do not know how you will measure up in the eyes of others. And Taurus, we wish to tell you that this is a time in which you may feel as though you are not in the realm you would like to be in financially. Not that you are struggling, not that you are in poverty, but simply you may find that certain financial goals seem to be a little out of your reach. And the reason for this, dear Taurus, is not to punish you, not because of a situ of bad karma, as some of you say, but simply because of the fact, dear Taurus, that here within this situation lies your lesson. For you have been seeking these things in terms of stability, and we wish to teach you, Taurus, that the universe is caring for you. We wish to teach you, dear Taurus, that your higher power is watching over you. The same force that keeps all animals in nature alive is watching over you and bringing for you your needs. And as such, dear Taurus, we wish you to learn to be loved in this way, dear Taurus. And as such, we wish you to know that you will not achieve these financial goals of yours until you realize that you reaching these goals are not dependent on you being accepted or loved or valued by others. We have seen, dear Taurus, that you seek so much to be shielded in financial matters, and for this reason we are teaching you that you are cared for, you have nothing to fear for, that all is being brought to you, and that at this time, dear Taurus, you are not going to be in charge, as it were, but you are going through this transformation. You are going through this journey. You are meeting soul family. You are meeting significant helpers on this path. And this is all a part of your lesson, Taurus, to learn to receive, to learn to be accepted, to learn to be loved, and to embrace your vulnerability. For this will open you up to far greater accomplishments down the line. Taurus, you have been so focused on the physical, you have been so focused on the material, you have been so focused on the accomplishments that you have been neglecting your interpersonal relationships. You have been neglecting your emotional intimacy. You have found every reason to be busy. You have found every reason to be doing anything and everything else rather than to allow yourself to be in the realm of the heart. And this is changing now, Taurus. You are going to learn to open your heart. You are going to learn to let others in. And for some of you, dear Taurus, depending on how far you are on this path, this is going to happen in stages, whether it be first to learn to simply allow yourself to care for and love for a pet, whether it be to transition and to move up from this acceptance, from this opening up, to allowing in a friend, whether it be to open up and to allow yourself to ascend further from that and to allow in a romance, and whether it be to ascend further from that and to learn to be a parent. You are going to experience these exceptional connections on various levels. It will come in stages, dear Taurus, and this is what is happening at this time. You may have had very, very big plans for your future. They will happen in divine timing, but we say to you now, Taurus, be prepared for detours that bring you blessings in the form of connections, in the form of meaningful relationships, in the form of knowing and understanding that you are not alone on this planet. Taurus, you will see that things begin to shift fairly quickly. You will see that things begin to take shape fairly quickly. You will begin to see that you are moving very quickly, and this is going to show to you the path that is unblocked. You are not blocked per se, we wish to clear up. You are not blocked in terms of these financial goals, for they will come, but you are simply being detoured. And as you are on this detour, you will see how things move so much more quickly. You will see how the things that are meant to occur now are occurring effortlessly, easily, maybe far faster than you had perceived or you had imagined, dear Taurus. Some of you are saying, as you hear these messages, but why do you say this when I have asked for this for so long? I have worked to manifest these connections, but it was you, universe, it was you, angels, who had not brought them to me. And we remind you again, dear Taurus, of divine timing. And we say, for those of you that have been working to manifest these things, you must be prepared as they come in, because they are not only coming in now, they are coming in fairly quickly. They are going to take shape and move forward very quickly. For some of you, much quicker than you had anticipated. And although these are not things to fear or to be concerned, you may feel a bit challenged. You may feel a bit vulnerable. You may feel that you are stretching your heart open far more quickly than you had anticipated. And so we say to you, dear Taurus, do not sabotage yourself. Do not close your heart. Do not push this away. Do not shut yourself down. But do keep in mind, dear Taurus, it is okay to take breaks. It is okay for you to take some time alone. It is okay for you to rest, to pray, to meditate, to sleep, to nap, to commune with nature, to catch your figurative breath, as it were. But we ask, dear Taurus, that you understand and know, just as sometimes divine timing means there is a long pause and a long wait, sometimes divine timing means things happen fairly quickly, things move forward very quickly, and the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you at this time are presenting them to you simply because it is time. It is time. The time is now. You are ready to move forward. You will see many, 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 many long time manifestation attempts happening at once, coming in at once, coming in all at once, all coming in, happening so very fast, so very quickly. Be prepared, dear Taurus, to embrace them, to catch them, to enjoy them, to allow yourself to experience them. Dear Taurus, I, Archangel Michael, am here now to tell you that you are going to find yourself firmly planted, firmly established. You are going to find yourself a force that you are able to take seriously, dear Taurus, that others take seriously, dear Taurus. It is time for you to stop escaping in the different masks, in the different avenues in which you believe show you to be someone credible. You are credible as is. You are credible in this moment now, dear Taurus. It is your past experiences, it is your past follies, it is your past fumbles, it is your past misfortunes and periods of ignorance, flat out ignorance, that have made you the great individual that you are today. For it is through these things that you have learned. It is through these things that you have grown. It is through these things that you have experienced, that you have risen up, that you have matured, that you have become someone who is qualified to teach, to guide, to mentor, to show the way. You are someone that others can look at and say, this person has seen life, this person has seen the world, this person has learned from their mistakes, this person is a fountain of knowledge and experience that I wish to tap into, that I wish to pull on, that I wish to be able to grow with. Dear Taurus, you are going to be seen as more credible than you realize. And so it is time for you to stop covering up your mistakes. It is time for you to stop denying your mistakes and to embrace them, to understand that they are in some way an adornment upon you, making you more vibrant, making you more desirable, making you more relatable, making you more human, dear Taurus. These things in which you are judging yourself for are actually strengths. These things in which you wish you had done different have simply educated you so that you now know the best way to do things, the best way to do many things. Because Taurus, quite frankly, many things in the past, it is okay to say you got them wrong, but not because of some fault of your own, simply due to inexperience. This is how we learn. Just as children make mistakes, we do not look at these children and say, oh, stupid child. We say, oh, this child is learning. And so too, Taurus, you have been learning, and you are maturing into this great wise elder. You are maturing into this great wise teacher. You are maturing into the future matriarchs and patriarchs that are leading the way, and you are being seen as someone which people would like to hear your story, would like to receive your guidance. And so as such, dear Taurus, we ask you to stop denying the past. Embrace it and allow yourself to take it into your future. Be well, my dears.